I think I've been living my life on pause for the past few months. Hi, I'm Priya and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I'm going to be resetting my life for my second year of university. I know I haven't made a YouTube video in a very long time. All I can really say for that is I'm sorry. I don't have the discipline I used to, and the longer I postponed posting on YouTube, the scarier it became to actually make a video and for me to post it. But this is no time for excuses. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I'm going to be resetting my life for my second year of university. Before we get on with the video, remember to like and subscribe and press the post notifications button because I will be getting back on YouTube, I promise you guys. Now, my goal for this phase of my life is to become the best person I possibly can be. To start off with, I'm going to tell you guys what that kind of girl is. That girl is a girl that gets up early, does not feel tired, feels energized, she attends her lectures, she goes to the gym, and she also has time to see her friends and has a great social life. While I had part of that in first year, I actually really struggled to keep up those aspects of my life at the same time. It was either I had a great social life, I was in the gym but I didn't go lectures, or I was in the gym and I went to lectures but I didn't have a social life. So today I'm going to be taking precautions for the next month of August up until September to be making sure that I actually have the ability to uphold these different aspects of my life. I believe to become the best version of yourself, you simply have to build habits, and those habits become routine. For this reset, I'm actually splitting it into 4 categories. I'm doing this because I think these categories very much represent my life and what I stand for. The first one being my mind. This last year, I actually feel like I've become stupider. Like, I mean it in the best way possible. I used to push myself so much more with my intellect when I was in high school. Now in university, I've low-key had it on easy mode because we have just been learning what I learned in A-level computer science in first year uni. I actually have come out of my first year with a first somehow, but trust me, I was not pushing myself enough at all. And by the time I got to May for my final year exams, I was sat there in the library until midnight every single night studying. So the things I will be doing for my mind is actually reading books, because I don't think I've actually read for fun since the age of about 15. Like, I don't find enjoyment in reading like I used to. I think it's because I put a lot of pressure on myself to actually read non-fiction books. But I'm gonna actually start off by reading fiction books because there are things that actually get you into reading. They get you in a good mood, have all the fantasy and all like the, imagination you want with them. The second one is actually learning. Now I'm going to second year. People are looking at internships, spring weeks and industrial placements. I actually want to learn about the world of finance and tech and possible careers I could have. So I want to be doing a bit of research, even if that's me looking at different jobs and researching what it's like while I'm literally on a walk. I want to be doing that every single day just so I learn at least one thing new. And honestly, I think I will be making a separate video on how I'm going to be making myself smarter. I think it's always good to be very self-critical of yourself, and I think it's always good to push yourself for more, but I think this is something I've kind of put on the back burner. I've very much been focusing on my social life, making my friends, and also getting settled into London. The next is my body. My body is something I've also put on the back burner in my first year. Naturally, when you go into university, you're in a very different environment. Your eating patterns change, your activity patterns change, and I definitely took advantage of living in London and all the food places I could go to. Coming back from university, it's very easy for you to do 8 to 10k steps a day in London, to me working an office job this summer and getting barely 5k steps in. So I will be getting my body back on the grind. I would say I want to be waking up before 7 a.m. I know that's quite a big stretch considering most of the summer I've been waking up between 9 and 10 o'clock, but I want to be getting up at 7 a.m. and also getting out of bed. There's no point in getting up early if you're going to sit there and doom scroll for half an hour like I did this morning. So I want to be having that consistent waking up time, and I want to be getting in the gym. Weightlifting has honestly helped me so much mentally in this first year of uni. Just being there and showing up for myself every single day was something that really helped my mental health. Like, whenever I was in a bad mood, it got to a point where when I was actually in a bad mood, I would want to go to gym. Compared to before when I was in school, I hate going to the gym. I will not lie to you guys. I still went, but I never went with a positive attitude. Now when I go to the gym, I'm actually in such a good mood. So the gym is somewhere I will be showing up for myself. I want to be not only looking, but also feeling like the best version of myself I possibly can. And of course, my content. I want to get back on filming on YouTube because genuinely, I very much switched to TikTok because it seemed a lot easier and I built up a lovely audience of you guys on there. But my YouTube honestly felt like home. Like, I feel so much better about recording myself. So my goal is to post on YouTube at least
once a week.
Which does seem quite hard just because of how long editing for me takes, but I will try my best to get on that. And the final thing is my social life, my friends. I genuinely do have a lot of time on my plate, so I do want to be seeing my friends at least once or twice every week just to make me feel better, because I do very much agree with the idea that having your home and school friends is just as important to maintain as your uni friends, because at the end of the day, if you don't maintain those home friends, who are you gonna talk to me back home from uni? No one. Sorry. I think keeping those home friendships is one of the most important things, because nothing feels more at home than the friendships you had when you were at school. Now, I've talked about the things I actually want to reset in my life, but I'm sure you guys are wondering, Priya, how are you actually gonna stay consistent and show up? I'm wondering the same thing. I've recently researched a system of gamifying your life. I used to say this a lot in my old YouTube videos, but I didn't realize like how literally I could take it. Like, I would think, oh yeah, in my head I would just think, yep, level up, she's done a good job. But I'm genuinely talking about using XP to track how much stuff you're doing a day. Now, what I mean by XP is obviously experience points. In a video game, once you get to a certain level of XP, you level up a level. My goal every day is to get to 10 XP. And simple little tasks throughout the day will give me 1 or 2 XP. So for example, today I think I've accumulated about 6 XP. I have a big long list of things that give you XP that I will probably upload on the screen or I'll leave down in the comments. This is anything you can make yourself, but my one piece of advice is don't make it too easy, okay? Don't have brushing your teeth be XP unless that's a big goal for you. Do not have something as small as that be getting XP. And I think the system's going to work really well. You can keep track of how much XP you actually earn over the weeks, and say when you get to 100 XP, you level up. When you get to 250 XP, level up. 500, level up. And when you level up, get yourself a small little treat. So for me, a small little treat would be, I don't know, going out and getting drinks with my friends. So this is my main system about how I'm actually going to be leveling up my life. I am going to tell you guys all the things that I can get XP for. I'll tell you some of them, but I'll upload the whole thing on my screen as well. So the first ones are my mind XP. Journaling is 1. Reading for about 20 minutes is 2 XP, because like I said, I struggle with reading. I have really bad attention span, so just bear with me. That's 2 XP for me. Learning something new is 1 as well. I think I should be learning at least one thing new every single day. The gym, 3 XP. Getting my steps in by doing a 30 to 45 minute walk is 2 XP. I do that every single morning. That is why I wake up early. I'm so terrified for like internship and industrial placement applications. An application to any sort of job is 4 XP, okay? That's a big one, okay? Getting the application done, a higher view or any sort of test, that is 4 XP for me, because that is extremely tiring. Just filming YouTube video is 2 XP. Editing, 2 XP. Actually spending, like watching a movie with my family is going to be 1 XP, because you need to learn to actually reward yourself for doing these things. It's very easy for me to get into a spiral of, oh my gosh, I woke up, I didn't do much, I watched a movie with my family, and I don't think that's like a good thing to do. Like, I don't think it's productive in my mind. But I think by rewarding like simple things like that, it's very easy to become more grateful for the things you actually have. One thing I actually really want to earn from this challenge is more gratitude. So watching a movie with my family, going on a walk with my friends, those will be little bits of XP that I can gain as well. And also the bonus bits, like starting a conversation with a stranger, 3 XP, okay? This is a big one for me, because it will just motivate me to do things that I don't want to do. Say I'm stuck on 7 XP and like the day's about to end and I'm going out with my friends, what am I going to do? Start a conversation with a stranger to get me to that 10 XP. For this 10 XP goal, you can make this goal literally whatever you want. I set it to 10 because I think that's a fairly standard number, and I've tried it for a few days. I am able to hit it after I push a bit. Now, if you don't hit 10 XP every day, do not feel guilty whatsoever. The main goal is to actually level up, so get that 100, 200 XP, but that 10 XP is just a nice goal to get to. If you don't get it though, I would not feel like you have wasted the whole day, because you are able to actually look at the things you've done and be like, you know what? I did a good job. I went to the gym today despite being tired. I ate good food. Also, having that goal can just push you to do things that you don't want to do. So for example, it's 10 p.m. You're on 9 XP. What can you do to finally hit your goal? Oh my gosh, you can journal. I've not journaled properly in months. That is something that would genuinely push me to actually get my journal out and write. I'm a quite competitive person, so I think this system honestly works perfectly for me. And at the end of the day, this challenge isn't about getting as much XP as possible. It is about being consistent. I'm tracking how much XP I earn every single day. I've only been doing this challenge for a few days, but hopefully by the time I post this video, I'll have more XP gains to show you guys. I'm not looking to become a completely different person by the time September starts, but I want to become a person that I'm actually happy with. I'm becoming happier with the way I am now, but I think because of how unproductive I've been this year, it's very hard for me. I'm a very self-critical person, so I just want to be more accepting of who I am by the time September starts. Anyways, I think I should wrap the video up there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications because you know I will be posting more on YouTube. And also comment down below any other video ideas you have for me. I definitely will be making more these types of videos. I think my favorite types of videos to make are just me talking in the camera. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video specifically, and I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you next week. Bye!